Hey there, welcome back. My name is Katie if you're new to my channel, and this is Louisiana Cooking and Living, and we are having amazing Azure haul today. This is my biggest haul yet. A couple of these things are for my friend, um, but I am super excited about what is in my future in this haul. So let's get started and I'll kind of explain as we go. So our first big old bag over here is our hard white wheat berries, and then we have our soft white wheat berries. I have purchased a grain mill. If you have not heard of Sue Becker and her store, she calls it "It's a Bread Story." It's the bread. It's the bread that did this. It's the bread that did this. Um, we are going to adventure out and start grinding our own wheat berries to make our bread. If you have been following along, you know I love bread, and I've been cutting bread out because bread's not healthy. Well, she explains all the health benefits of grinding your own wheat and making your own bread. And so we are going to venture out into doing this so we can have all the bread we want. One of the main scriptures she uses is Jesus says, "I am the bread of life." And if he equates himself to bread and how it's life-giving, then there's got to be something about bread that we are missing in our modern bread that's not life-giving. So we are going to be venturing out into making bread. This one is for my friend. This is Corazon. I think the brand name is Kamut. Kamut. So she's going to be trying some bread with this. Some other things, if you follow Plow and Pantry, my friend Alicia over there on that channel, she is in Tennessee, and she likes to buy a special treat for herself every time she orders Azure, and it gave me the idea to do it. But I ended up with 2 treats in my cart because I was shopping over several nights at work and didn't realize I had put 2 treats in my cart. So I'm going to be trying these. This one is an organic dark chocolate called Mint Crunch. The brand is Equal Exchange, so I'll give this one a try. And the other one, and you can see I like mint. This one is called Ultra Eco Truffle Thins. So a mint cream. So we're going to give this one a try. It's an organic dark chocolate also. Excited about these. These will be my midnight snacks at work. I wanted to give some raw milk cheese a try. We can't find it so easily around where I live. I know Whole Foods sells it, but it's really hard to find something like that. So I thought I'd give theirs a try. I just got these little bricks of it. These are 8 ounces. This one is an Organic Valley raw mild cheddar. I'm not a huge sharp cheddar fan, so I'm glad that they had this in the mild cheddar. And then for my husband, he loves cheese, and they had this grass-fed Hatch chili cheese that's Sierra Nevada brand. So we'll give that a try. And actually, I know this is crazy. This is the middle of summertime. Made chili for dinner, so we're going to try these cheeses on our chili, and I will put a little comment right here on the screen below to let you know what we thought about these 2 cheeses. I do a lot of baking, and especially now that I'm going to grind my own wheat, and I bought some unbleached parchment muffin liners. Been making some muffins for my daughter and my son and different people, so I'm going to give these a try. And we'll move over here to the side a little bit. So this was for my friend also. This was some yeast. I ordered Bob's Red Mill yeast off of Amazon. I might try the price difference on here now that I've been baking a lot of bread. But this one was for my friend. That was her yeast. And this is also for my friend. This is Vital Wheat Gluten. I was reading the back because I wasn't quite sure why she was ordering it. And it's to add extra elasticity to your bread products. I'm not sure if it's like for the pizza dough or what she's going to be using that for, but that's something that she ordered. Molasses, this is going to be used, or can be used, to make brown sugar. When you make white sugar, or when white sugar is made, they process the sugar cane and they remove the molasses from the sugar cane, and that's how we get white sugar. So if you add the molasses back to it, you get brown sugar. And then I was excited to find some organic, non-GMO corn syrup. I don't use a lot of corn syrup at all because it's so horrible for you, but I thought for those pecan pies and different things, this might be a good alternative. Also at Christmas, I love peanut brittle, and it uses corn syrup, so I was super excited to find that. And then I also got some whole yellow corn kernels here that are dried to make my own cornmeal. If you just recently saw my cook with me video, I made cornbread, and we love cornbread, but again, I want to grind my own for all the health benefits of all of the parts of those kernels, whether it be the wheat or the corn. So I got my corn here in order to grind my own corn. And I want to look and see if this you can use for popcorn. I'm not sure. And then last here, I have some spelt flour, or spelt grains. I have used spelt flour in the past, and I've actually done a cookie video with you guys, a chocolate chip cookie video using spelt flour. Years and years and years ago, I bought some spelt flour from Whole Foods. They would sell it in bulk, and I found it had a really nutty flavor, so I really liked it for chocolate chip cookies because I liked that added nutty flavor. So, and then recently I had bought just some spelt flour on Amazon. But then when I started hearing about the process of commercially made flours and what they go through and the chemical processing to it and how horrible it is for you, and I thought, well, this is an ancient grain. Like back before I heard all this, I'm like, I thought the ancient grains were better for you, but even if they're already made into flour, they're already processed chemically. So spelt grain is an ancient grain like einkorn. There's a few different ones, and this kamut is also an ancient grain. And so I got a smaller bag because I wasn't quite sure. These are 25-pound bags, these big ones, but this is just 5 pounds. So, and it is a little bit more expensive to buy the ancient grains as opposed to the modern grains, but I wanted to go ahead and give this a try. I'll probably like incorporate half spelt with the soft or the hard wheat to make something, but I bought the whole grains here so I can grind it myself. So excited. I got a Nutri-Milk grain mill, and of course my next video with you is going to be making some bread with my fresh milled flour. I cannot wait. My husband, we ran to Whole Foods to see if they even had some grains after I got my grain mill because we were so excited in order to start eating this bread. My friend that I had ordered these things for, she actually has been grinding her own wheat for probably a year. She's been trying to talk me into it very kindly and slowly. And about a month ago, I said, okay, just grind me 4 cups of wheat, enough to make a loaf of bread, and let me try it. And because I was very skeptical, 20 years ago, I thought, I'm going to be healthier. We're going to buy whole wheat bread. And I could not eat it. We even bought the ones that had like the 9 grains in it, and I would try to dip it in gravy to make it go down, thinking, oh, this bread's healthy, I've got to eat it. And I could not eat it. It was not good for me. But I had my friend grind me some wheat, and I made some bread, and it was so good, y'all. But that commercial whole wheat bread is, you might as well just be eating the white bread. All the good stuff is stripped out of that. So the difference between the two soft wheat and the hard wheat, the soft wheat is more for your pastry kind of goods like cookies, pies, biscuits, muffins, that kind of thing, pancakes, waffles. And then there's hard white and hard red wheat grain. I got the white, well, soft and hard. Anyway, I got the hard, and that is for bread baking or pizza crust, that kind of thing. So I'm excited to take you along on this journey, and we'll let you know how it's going. So if you enjoyed this haul, I hope you follow along. I can link some more videos over here for you. I might do some bread videos because I'm going to start doing all these bread videos with my fresh milled flour, and we can compare the taste and how it rises and all those things with my old videos. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'll put my little logo over here, and you can hit subscribe or touch my logo and hit subscribe and follow along if you are interested in any of these things. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.